This is my new phone. It's arrived this week. Just wanted to give you a little bit of behind the scenes of us prepping for a trip. Here we go. Cheats risotto made in about 15 minutes. And we're also going to try these for the trip as well. Hi there. Welcome back to a new weekend vlog. It's Saturday the 8th of January. I have just edited my favourite ever Disney vlog, possibly vlog ever. I've just finished editing the last day of our Disneyland Paris. I just loved it. I really loved it. I really loved how the vlog kind of smoothly went. There's a little bit of everything, no long chats or loads of spontaneous things. It just was a really, really nice day, but I really enjoyed editing. I'll leave the link if you want to go and check it out. It was just a perfect Disney day. It was so nice. So I've just really enjoyed that. I just need to do the thumbnail. We have just been sidetracked and we've been looking at packing for Disney. I still can't believe that we're going to go, and it may well still not happen. Who knows? You just don't know until you arrive. All these uncertainties. So we've been going through outfits, trying on loads of things. I like to do proper outfit changes and put in ears and bags and all that kind of thing. So we've just been doing that. I have a lot of stuff that's been shoved at the back of the wardrobe that I need to wash and iron and all that kind of thing. So I'll be doing that. This weekend we are kit packing. I need to get my kits out early in case we go away. So I'm doing that this weekend. I'm making a really nice like risotto type dish tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. But it's just going to be hanging around the house, working, talking trips and just chatting together. So that's what this weekend is going to be about. How's your first weekend of January been? I hope it's been a good one to start the year. Tell me something really nice that happened to you this week. No matter how small, tell me something really nice that happened. I've also just realised, all being well, as this video goes up, we should actually be in Orlando. So if we are and you fancy following along, head over to Instagram to our Disney account, Aiden Lisa Do Disney, and I'll be uploading stories each day and we'll be sharing videos, photos, all that kind of thing. And the videos will be going up on our Aid and Lisa Do Disney YouTube account. So I'll leave the link to that down below as well. Morning.
Good morning.
Are you still trying on outfits as well?
Yeah.
Go on then, let's have a look at this outfit.
What outfit? It's a t-shirt. Can't call it an outfit, can you? I like this one.
I like that one on you as
my
well.
birthday last year, was it?
Yeah, it's a really nice one. It's got, was it? I
need some space.
I can't get you in, sweet.
There we go.
I like that. I love that colour on you.
Yeah, I know, it's nice.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
How are you doing with your outfit choosing?
Well, for me, it's just t-shirt and shorts, isn't it?
I know.
It's taking loads of t-shirts and shorts.
It's easy for him. At the moment, for 10 days, I have got 8 dresses, 6 skirts. I'm going to wear a pair of jeans the night before, so I will have those packed as well. I think I've got 11 t-shirts, but I'm thinking like 2 outfits a day.
We don't really want, unlike other trips in the past, we don't really want to do loads of washing.
No, we don't want to do, we will have washing facilities, but yeah, we don't want to do loads of washing. By the way, as well, we are going to be doing, I think we're going to film a video today, aren't we, of just our plans and all that. I don't want it actually to go out until we're there, so actually that video will be going up next week on Wednesday, all being well, if we've gone. House feels absolutely crazy today. We've got stuff everywhere. Packing started. I'm about to do kits. It's raining, so we've got wet dog stuff everywhere. It's not a very nice place to be at the moment, is it?
No.
Aid's just made boiled eggs. We're gonna sit, have some lunch, I think, and reset the day. Have a little bit of a tidy. You then can carry on with what you were doing. And I'm gonna start packing kits. Aid's just made little eggy soldiers. I've got toast, Aid has bread, and I have ketchup. You don't have, you just have salt, don't you, with yours?
Yeah, I need pepper as well.
We've just been filming a chatty video for our Aid and Lisa Do Disney channel, just about our upcoming trip. So I've just filmed that. That was due to go up on the 19th. I also wanted to show you, I've decided to steer away from iPhone. I've been tempted with a much cheaper Samsung this week. So this is my new phone. It's arrived this week. £338. I bought it off Amazon. I'm very happy with it. Well, I say I'm very happy with it. All I've done is look at it at the moment. I've had it for a few days and I haven't done anything with it other than I've loaded a couple of apps. I haven't even put my SIM card in it. I haven't had the nerve to break away from my iPhone yet, but I just didn't want to spend all that money on an iPhone when I use my phone so basically. I use it for phoning, for texting. I don't even have emails on it because I don't want to be contacted all the time. What else? Apps, obviously, like Instagram, WhatsApp, but banking I do, but I don't actually use my phone for much else. It's very, very basic use, and I don't need a really, really expensive iPhone. And when we were in Disneyland Paris, our friend showed us his new Samsung, and I loved the photo and video quality. It was so much better than an iPhone. I was really, really impressed. So that's the main reason I use it for work, for photos, videoing, and I decided to go for it. So I'm going to try and get used to using it before we go away. If you've got any tips using a Samsung, it's an A52s. Any tips? Let me know. Please leave a comment. I would really, really appreciate it. I hate technology, so if you can help me in any way, that would be lovely. Thank you. Just wanted to give you a little bit of behind the scenes of us prepping for a trip. I'm currently kit packing there. We've been binge watching Disney vlogs. We've been watching The Lodge Guys, Lee and Nick. We're now watching Danny, his trip, Danny Delamore. And whilst I'm kit packing, Aid's actually working with tech stuff today. Now, obviously, because we're vlogging, we take a lot more equipment with us. And also because I work for myself, I need to be able to work when I'm out there as well. We take a lot more equipment than the average person, don't we?
We do.
And this
Even
is
the non-average person.
Aid's department. So I'm going to pass you over to Aid. Aid, don't bore them. Just keep it short and sweet.
What do you want to know?
Well, first of all, we have got loads and loads of camera cards, haven't we?
Yeah, memory cards.
Memory cards.
You never know. I mean, what have we got there so far?
Well, we had a problem last time, didn't we?
Yeah, DLP, my GoPro, I had 2 memory cards fail on me, one after another.
And we'd recorded on rides, hadn't we?
Yeah, and I could reformat them so I can use them again, but there's nothing on them. So, of course, we do that, and also we back up every night. So, of course, it's taking, obviously we won't take them in the boxes, but 2 hard drives, 2 terabytes each, so we back up all our footage every night. And also for people like that may leave their camera on a plane.
Who would do that?
I don't know who would ever do that.
Flashback to, what was that, 2018?
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And luckily, because you obviously used to craft, you had paint on your camera, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you could identify them. We got it back, luckily. But we would have only lost the last day.
That's very
so we
true.
have hard drives. I've also got the micro SD cards here. I also take memory sticks. These are 256 gig ones, again just as a backup in case the hard drives fail. I've got my big camera with me.
You are definitely taking that?
I think so, I want to. I've not used it for ages. This little pile here is what's actually going in my hand luggage.
Okay.
It's cables, chargers, extension lead, GoPro, other bits and pieces, charge for my camera.
It's also, like you say, it's all the chargers. It's also like things like having the thing like to hold the GoPro, isn't it? The little, I've forgotten what it's called, the little handpiece thing.
It's also, I know
like a tripod.
We're at the point now as well where we buy I love Anchor devices. This one here is one that's got the US plug.
Oh, that's cool.
So if we're in the airport, or even we're staying one night in a resort, I don't need to get any of this out. I've got this that will do us to charge things. We can just put it in one of the normal sockets.
I think we need to do a more in-depth video on our travel channel, actually. That might be quite cool.
I'm doing this now, so it kind of gets done. I've got my little GoPro thing in here that's going to have all my bits and pieces for GoPro. Well,
you're going to be working a week as well, so it's the ideal time for you to do it.
So I want to get this done. My idea is I'm going to throw this in my hand luggage at the moment and then sort it properly, like, during the week.
Okay.
So,
but just knowing that you've got everything.
We've also got a laptop we're taking the MacBook.
Yeah.
And it's just remembering everything. Charger for the MacBook.
Yeah.
It's just sort of everything that we need to think of, and also maybe the odd spare cable. Batteries, again, for the parks.
Portable batteries.
Yeah, portable batteries.
I need to find my muff for my camera.
I've got one in my hand.
I seem to lose muffs all the time.
I've got one upstairs anyway.
Thank you. Do you want to explain what a muff is?
A muff is the little
furry bit on the top of the camera.
That goes on top of the camera that stops the wind noise, so you don't hear the wind as much. So
it's funny because you can hear the sound of it even when you can't hear the wind when you're outside. Yeah, if it's a non-windy day.
Well, yeah, because it's very sensitive.
Yeah, yeah, you really hear it. So I need to find that.
Yeah, so it looks like there's a lot of kind of stuff being taken, but it will all be used. It's just making sure that we've got everything we need, and I do tend to put this in the hand luggage.
Purely because we can't be without it.
It's the case where I don't want to have to go somewhere. If one of the cases goes missing, that it's all in. But then what I don't want to do is duplicate that across.
No, I agree with you.
Cases, taking loads of stuff. So. Yeah, I'm pretty much there, and try to put it into little things, so it just means it's all together.
Little pouches.
This is a wash bag. It's a Nivea wash bag, but this has got basically.
Oh, well, it's broken now.
That's got all the charging cables and bits and pieces. So it's all in one.
Yeah, it makes life easier. We're getting hungry. I'm going to finish packing this next 10 boxes that I'm doing, and then I'm going to make some dinner. You hungry?
Yeah.
So this is where I'm kit packing at the moment, and to tie me over before tea, I'm eating these M&M snowballs. My friend bought them back from the States for me. They are so good. I don't actually like M&Ms. They're really big. But these, I'm dropping them on the floor. Oh, it's gone under the sofa. Good job we don't have a dog that is a snacker. She just leaves things. Yeah, they're all different shapes. But they're actually, because I don't like M&Ms, but these are a hard shell with white chocolate and then pretzel. They're really good. I like them because they're a little bit salty. They're not too sweet. It is 5:30. I've just poured a little bit of Prosecco. Aid's going to walk the dog. And I am going to fix a Cheats like risotto. But it's not risotto because it's using long grain rice. And I've made it before with you. It's really easy. And this week we are using up things from the fridge. I am not doing a food shop. I just want to use up what's in the fridge here. So I'm just using long grain rice, onion, garlic, little stock pot, parmesan, but you don't have to use parmesan, cheese, Philadelphia, and broccoli. I'm going to use some frozen peas as well, and some white wine. This is one of those meals that takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to make. I'm just softening off the garlic and the onions with a little bit of oil. Now that they've softened, I've just added some long grain rice to the pan, and I'm going to keep this moving. I don't want it to burn, but I want it to start going translucent. Oh, I thought there was water in the kettle. Oh, there isn't.
Do you want some water?
Yes, please.
What, from the kettle?
Yes, please.
Cold?
Yes, please.
Now?
Yeah, now I've got water in the kettle. It's cold, it's not hot. But I am adding that to my skillet pan. You want a decent amount because you want the rice to cook. Can you scrape the chopping board in for me, please? Thanks.
Is that?
Yes, please. So Aid's just scraping in the broccoli and the cheese. I've just cut it all up into small bits. I always cut up the stalks as well. I don't waste any. And I've also added my little stock cubie and a big dollop of Philadelphia. I don't ever measure. I just eyeball it. We'll leave that for a bit. I'm going to leave this to cook down for about 12 minutes. And see how this goes. I'm going to keep an eye on it. I do not want it to go dry, and as it starts to go dry I will then start adding some white wine. Needs to be plenty of liquid in it whilst the rice is cooking. I got distracted on Instagram. It's stuck a little bit, so it's dried off nicely. I am going to add some white wine. I've said it before, but cheese, garlic and white wine, you just can't go wrong. Make sure it all gets unstuck from the bottom, and I'm going to pop in some peas as well. It literally has been now 15 minutes since I started making this, and I'm still waiting for Aid to get back, so I would just keep stirring it. If it does go dry when you're doing this kind of thing, just either add a little bit of wine or a little bit more water. If you don't drink, you don't have to add wine, by the way. You can just add water because you've got the stock cube in it anyway. I've got a chunk of Parmesan ready and I am going to grate that into it just before I serve and save a little bit to go on top. I've also added seasoning, so it's a really easy one. If you don't like broccoli or peas, you can always swap it out for something else. If you like mushrooms, you could add mushrooms, anything like that. Sweet corn. Do you want to say hello? This old lady's just come in from a walk. You having a little bit clean? Did you get a bit grubby? Hello, you had a nice walk. There we go. Cheats risotto made in about 15 minutes. Morning. It's Sunday morning. Is it even morning still?
It is. It's about 20 past 11.
Okay.
Yeah, just about.
I'm about to put goulash on. I am going to do it differently. I'm going to try my brother's recipe. We both try and do it like my nan made it, and Gareth made it Boxing Day for us, and I think his was much nicer than mine, a much richer flavour.
It was really nice.
It was really good and tasted more like my nan's. He didn't use tinned tomatoes, he used puree only. So I'm going to try and do Gareth's recipe. All I've got is a screenshot of the ingredients. I don't have a method, so we're just going to make it up. So I will show you what ingredients I've got and then we're just going to make it up from there. And I apologise, as usual, the washing machine is on. It's split between pork and beef for German goulash, so we've got that, about 400 grams of each, just over. We've got some potatoes, these are really going over, so we'll be cutting those bits off. Hot paprika, I've got, it's supposed to be paprika, I've got hot paprika, that's all I've got. Cayenne, mixed herbs, salt, pepper, tomato puree, couple of beef stock cubes, couple of things of garlic, onion, and I need some hot boiling water as well. I think that's it. Oh, and half a bottle of red wine. The onions and garlic have been sauteed off in the bottom of the crock. I'm going to remove them now and replace with the meat. I'm browning the meat off. I'm doing it in 2 batches so that I can get it nice and brown. So I will brown this off, remove it, do the other batch, and then put them together. All the meat and the onions and garlic are now in the pot. I'm going to add all the other ingredients to this. That is the goulash. I have added some mushrooms just because we like mushrooms and I've got loads that I want to use up. So I am now going to put that on the crock pot stand for a few hours. Back to kit packing for me, and I'm also going to add some apps on my phone as well, my new phone, and see if I could get used to it. Do you know, I picked the mint because I love the colour. I bought a clear case, but you can't actually see the colour of the phone from that. I'm really disappointed. It hasn't worked quite. I expected to see like the mint around it. But I'm adding Discord. I will add sort of various apps that I don't need my SIM for, and just see if I can slowly get used to it. I've just put some eggs on to make an egg sandwich, and we're about to watch Scream 4. Whilst Aid packs all his toiletries for the trip, and I carry on with kit packing. It's just delivered me eggy peggy sandwiches with seeded bread. Fast forward to 6:30. I am so hungry. Aid, are you hungry? This looks so good. We've had both a very, very productive day and we're ready for this. It did need thickening earlier on, so I added just some normal gravy granules to thicken it up, but I haven't added anything else. And we're both really looking forward to this. I'm not adding pasta or anything because it's got potato in. I'm just going to do it as it is. There we go. This is so much better than my version. So Gareth, if you're watching this, my lovely brother, your goulash rocks. It's definitely more like Nanny's. So we're really, really looking forward to this. Aid's finished packing his hand luggage. He's really pleased because he's got a really busy work week coming up. I've done really well with kit packing. I've ploughed through them this afternoon. Scream 4 was brilliant. We love those movies. And I've also, whilst Aid was walking Poppy and doing other various bits and pieces, I edited tomorrow's vlog. So I've got that done as well. I'm quite pleased. Are you hungry now?
Yeah.
We're both very hungry, very tired. I've got a really sore throat come on. I think I've done what I always do. I work like crazy before we go away. And then I always end up losing my voice and just feeling a bit crappy. And I can see myself going towards that way, so I need to slow down a little bit, I think. Good morning, it's Monday morning. I've just had a Morrison shot come, so I will give you a flick through that. It's the first time I think it's ever been delivered, and there are no missing items and no substitutions. Not many of the items are actually mine. Most of them are Louis, and we're going to take them over to uni for him this week. We dropped him off back at uni last week with an absolute load of stuff, and there's just a few more things that he wanted this week. So we're going to go and see him before we go away, so I can then drop everything off to him. Today, by the way, it's really important that I focus. It's my word of the year, something I really, really struggle with. For example, I've just taken in all the shopping, then I've gone into my studio, totally distracted, invoiced somebody and did a couple of other things, and then just remembered that I have the shopping all on the units here. So today I've got a lot to get done. I really, really need to stay focused. I suddenly have a child that wants to keep eating. I've never had kids that eat much, and we're trying to find ways to fill him up healthily rather than him keep putting oven chips in the oven or super noodles. So he loves cereals. So I've got him a box of cereals. He's suddenly switched to oat milk. These are on offer for £1. 2 tins of chopped tomatoes for me, and some of this stuff we're going to take away with us. Ginger nuts, we always like to have ginger biscuits when we go away. We've got a loaf of seeded bread for us this week, and we're also going to try these for the trip as well. The room at Disney does come with filter coffee. However, we don't really drink filter coffee. I think Aid probably would. I definitely wouldn't. So we are going to try these for the first time. Let's try and focus on those. Starbucks instant lattes. See what they're like. We've got, they were 5 packets for £3 from Morrison. So we'll see how they are. We've got 4 packets to take. I love my coffee in the mornings. Dropping bits for Louis. Utterly Butterly. This has gone up to £1.50 from £1. There were no margarines for under £1.50. He wanted bacon, extra mature cheddar and ketchup. I've got some pasta for us to stick in the fridge for when we get back. I'm going to take these away with us. I love the smell of these. I usually use Method, however I do keep these in the house as well. I give these to the kids to wash their clothes at uni. Not that Louis done that because he just keeps bringing it home. But we're going to take these away with us. And I like them in the little protective thing. Crumpets for us. I've also got crumpets for Louis, saying that. Eggs for Louis, another filler that I keep telling him to eat at uni rather than ordering food. It's a healthy thing to eat and they're quite filling. Sweet corn for us, that was on offer for £2. Milk for us this week. Louis wanted Marmite this week. Juice for Louis, and then bread and crumpets for Louis as well. And that came to £42. I've just finished scheduling all the YouTube videos for the rest of the week. So I'm so pleased with that. I still need to record a few for whilst we are away. Edit and schedule them, so hopefully I'll get that done. I've got a few done, but I would really like them in place. I've also got a few other bits to do. I want to set up a new journal to take, and I also want to get my planner ready so that I know exactly what's happening with work. I need to take that away as well. So I've got a few bits to do. I would quite like to video those as well. I always like to do a what I'm taking away with me type thing. I still need to pack. I haven't packed yet. And what was the other thing I was going to say? I can't remember, but I'm going to get these done. I've got to address them all. We're going to have a taping up session tonight, and hopefully the kits will then be ready to send. But I'm feeling, yeah, we're getting there. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to finish this up now. I think we're going to go and take the dog for a walk. I've got an ulcer at the back of my throat, on my mouth. It's really bugging me today. But thank you very much for watching. Have an amazing week. Let me know what you're up to. Are you doing anything nice this week? I'd love to know. And if you don't follow us, head over to Aid and Lisa Do Disney on Instagram, as hopefully we'll be out there and I'll be posting away, or we'll be posting away. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Bye.